Bitcoin is pushing for new all-time highs, and in this video I'm going to be talking you through what we are seeing on the chart right now, and I'm going to give you some really good levels that you can have on your chart, and when those levels are tapped, you should look for the reaction just like we did last week, because last week this was the position that I've had on the chart. I had a short position from this ascending channel right here, and I told everyone on Twitter, on YouTube, on Discord that I am looking for new weekly lows on the chart simply because these lows right here were looking weak on the TPO chart. And what we have seen was we pushed lower and I hit my take profit spots, and I missed out on my last take profit simply because the price did not come down as low as I wanted, but it happens. You can't squeeze every penny out of the market, and I got stopped out in this move with a trailing stop loss in profits as well. Now, thank God I'm making this video today, because if I made it yesterday, I would have missed out on this beautiful pump that we have seen overnight, and I'm going to tell you what that pump means in this video as well. I'm going to analyze the charts from TPO, from ranges, from the order flow perspective as well. So if you want to know what those mean, and if you want to understand how I got this move perfectly last week, join the tag team. We have an amazing section on there that teaches you how to read all of these things, how to trade ranges, how to understand XR charts, order flow, and the tools and indicators that I love to use on TradingView as well. All of these are 7+ hours of educational content that you can have by subscribing and being a part of the tag team on WAP. So back to the charts, and I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for next on the chart right now, because we have seen this beautiful push down, and then we have seen this push higher on the chart, a V-shaped recovery one could call, and honestly, I was not expecting this to be a V-shaped recovery. I was looking for more of a range to occur right here so that we can have a longing opportunity, but we have not seen that on the chart. I was looking for more of an elongated move so that I can get in a position maybe this week, maybe next week, that we can push the all-time highs, but the chart just did not give any opportunities for me to long the market at these lows. Now, if we look at the chart on the lower time frame, what you will see is we have seen these lows being put in, and even though they look weak, right, even though they look like they want to be taken out, the chart just simply pushes higher. And if you want to know who have said that before this happened, again, it is me on Twitter as well. Yesterday I've told you that this is a really common practice that we have seen over the last 3 months, where this is shaping up to be one of those weeks where traders get baited in the shorts due to the weakness of the move, only to get stopped in every short squeeze. Best way to avoid this is wait for a clear sign of weakness on the chart. I'm saying this on Twitter simply because this has been a trend over the last 3 months, hasn't it? Like, watch my latest video, watch the video before that. I've been keep telling you the same thing. Like, the trend right now is that we put in these higher lows on the chart, and we don't take them out even though the chart looks weak. And this is not something that just happened here, which we had a long position from 103.2, but same thing happened here on the chart as well. As you can see, we have these lows right here, and then the price does not take these lows and just pushes higher on the chart. And same thing happens for the range before that as well. We have these lows right there, and then we just push higher without taking those lows. Now, this is a really common trend, but this is a really crucial thing to notice on the chart beforehand as well, simply because if you look at the chart on the technical analysis way, or if you look at XR charts, if you look at ATAS or Coinalyze, anything that you use, what you will see is that this trend is a weak trend. And I'm saying that because the open interest is obviously decreasing on this chart. Like, people are less interested in higher prices. And if you were a novice trader who just learned about open interest, you might look at this chart and say, the trend is looking bearish, I should be shorting every high, and you would have been the liquidity for price to push higher. But if you knew that this was a trend for the last every push that we have, right? Like this push right here, same thing happened. From this low right here to the high, you can see that the open interest is decreasing. And same thing happened for the push that we had from these levels, right? So if I just open up the push that we have from, let's say, this one right here, we have started this move with $1.35 billion of $1.36 billion of open interest, and we finished the move with $1.26 billion of open interest. As the price is pushing higher, the open interest is decreasing. So this has been a trend on the chart, and same thing goes for this one as well. Like you can clearly see that this price, this when we were at $102,000, the open interest was 1.41 billion, and we push higher, the open interest is 1.36 billion. So this is a trend that we are seeing. So you should not just take things in face value. You should be able to analyze the charts in a way where you're looking at the past data, you're finding trends, and you're trading accordingly as well. So today, I'm going to be talking you through what levels I'm looking for and what positions I'm looking for. Because those two are kind of different, and I'm going to tell you why as well. If I open up my trading view here again, you'll see that we have this range right here. We have our range high as the all-time highs, and we have our range low as the low that we just manipulated on the chart here. And I'm going to show you some levels that are important. So the first level that is really important is the CME open that we had. So we have a CME gap, obviously, and the CME gap ends around here. So this was the time that we had hit our high right here. So this is where our CME gap lays in, from 104.3 up until, I believe, right here. So up until 106.261. So this is a gap that we have on the chart. What that means is if the price was to push lower and get into these zones, I would look for that CME gap to be filled before taking a long position. But that has not been the case here. We just have been pushing higher without testing any level of big support on the chart. So what levels did we have? I believe we had two levels that were really crucial to the chart, one of them being 104.537 and the other one being 103.198. That was laying around this zone right here, and if the price were to came down here and have the took out this liquidity and showed them some signs of weak strength on the chart, we would have had a great long position right here. But that has not been the case. We have been pushing higher, but I'm still going to have these levels on my chart. Is it likely that we see these levels today, tomorrow? Maybe not, simply because we are at $109,000, but the most crucial zone for me on the chart is actually coming in through the understanding of TPO. So that zone is right here at 107.8. So it's actually the high that we have seen the consolidation of yesterday night. Sorry, I mean yesterday in the morning, I believe. And it's this zone right here. This is our last consolidation zone, and it's not just the last consolidation zone right here. If I open up the TPO graphic for you, you'll see that it's the zone that has the most volume from yesterday, and also it's the TPO value area high from yesterday as well. So that zone is really, really crucial, and I think that could actually provide you with a scalp long opportunity on the chart. So currently, as you can see on this chart, we are hovering around the single prints that we have left from yesterday. And when you get in these single prints, what usually ends up happening is we end up filling these single prints. So it would not be a surprise if we pushed a bit lower here on the chart. And I want you to notice that we have this value area high sitting at 108.355 on the chart. So this zone, starting from this value area high up below, down until this zone right here, to the volume node right there we have at 107.68. This is the most crucial support zone on the chart right now. Sorry for that. Simply because this is the last consolidation zone we had. We have a TPO zone that is really fat and really big on the chart, and also this is the zone that has the most volume as well. And you might say, well, AG, why are you not choosing this zone? You can see that there's a point of control coming from this zone. Well, the reason I'm not choosing that zone right now is because this zone right here, it doesn't have the volume that this zone have. So this, you can see, is the volume graphic of yesterday, and as you can see, most of the volume actually comes in around here, not here. So this zone right here has a lot of time spent on the chart, right? But it doesn't have much volume. And I'm always looking for this confluence right there on the chart where we have a lot of volume and also we have a lot of time spent on the chart as well. So in this point, in this case, we have this level right here, 107.7 up until 108.355. I believe this is the most crucial zone on the chart that could give you a higher low on the chart without testing the crucial zones on the chart. Again, we talked about this just in 5 minutes ago. Like, obviously the most important level on the chart is this zone right here. We have the CME gap here, we have daily MPOC levels here, we have the previous consolidation here. But the problem is the trend on the chart has been that we don't test these levels. what ends up happening is we always miss out on these big levels that we have on the chart, and we just push higher. And this has been the same case for the low that we put in a couple days ago in here as well, on Thursday as well. Like, we have just missed out on the $100,000 liquidity, and then we pushed higher. So there is a trend going on that I've talked you through multiple weeks beforehand. And I do believe that is the case. That could be the case for this one as well. So mark that level right here, the $107.7 level right here, because this is the TPO point of control, TPO plus a volume node that you should be having on your chart right there. This is not as crucial as these zones right here, but the price have been front running the crucial levels since April. So that's why I'm having this level on my chart. And if the price comes down there and we see people trying to short the market, we see people trying to get the price down to these CME gap zones right there, I do believe you have a potential long opportunity right there as well. Again, if you don't see any signs of absorption in the market here, if you're not seeing any reason to join a long here, well, don't join a long. But if you see clear signs of strength on the chart, so you're looking for CVD divergences, you're looking for people to short the market, you're looking for increasing delta on here, right? You're looking for negative delta, people to join the market. I believe this is a great long opportunity that just goes in with the momentum of the chart. Now, let's say if this level doesn't react, let's say the price comes down here, there is no reaction from this level, and the price keeps pushing lower. I believe this is a crucial zone on the chart from 104.5 down to 103.2. And if this zone comes in, it's good to remember that we have just neutralized this whole move on the chart. So we had this beautiful push higher, and if we see this move completely get shattered down, what I would do is I would only be interested on a long position if we are seeing like a actual strong reaction from this zone. If you are seeing this level being tapped and then this starts ranging around here, the chances are this looks like another bearish situation right here where the price just wants to push lower on the chart. So I have two levels. Number one level, this one right here, that is really crucial to the chart. And if price comes in, we have divergences on the chart, we have open interest increasing, we are seeing shorts coming in on the chart, I will be looking for longs. If this level doesn't react, there is no signs of strength on the chart, I will be looking for this zone right there next on the chart. It's a great zone because it would mean that we actually take out these lows right here and we would fill the CME gap that we have, and you don't want this consolidation pattern right here. Right, you want price to come down in a really volatile move with high delta, people getting stopped out, people getting liquidated, and then we are seeing this V-shape reversal once again on the chart. So if you are seeing this great bounce on the chart with increasing open interest and people are getting into positions, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to long the market here as well. So these two zones are the most important levels for me to the downside. And for the upside, again, good to remember that we just missed out on the liquidity that we have from this high right here. We missed by, I guess, like 20-30 bucks right here. So obviously the chances are we'll push and take these highs at some point this week. And good thing is that we have a great level that lays just above that high there as well. So if I open up the chart right now, I can show you that, I believe, was it this level? No, it's not. Okay, so it's this one right here. I'm gonna get rid of the weekly level that we have here, even though it's important. Even though right now, by the way, like literally as we're speaking, we might see a push like this. This was a weekly level that we had on the chart, and we might just come down, hit this level, and just push higher. But we have this daily MPOC level that is sitting at a 110.9 on the chart as well, and it comes in just above this high right here. So I believe that is a really crucial level on the chart, and if this price reacts from this weekly level right here that we have on the chart, we might even have a range that you could trade on the chart as well, like this, right? So, not that one, but I want to be looking at for this parallel channel right here. So we might be looking even for this range right here as well. So check this out when this video is released. Are you seeing the price push down lower here? Maybe comes down here, test this high, and then comes in, and then we just see a push higher on the chart to the middle of the channel. So I don't know what will happen. I will check it out on Discord as well. I don't know what will happen, but one thing that you should look out for is this DM pudge level that is sitting at $110,900, because it's just above the high that we put in on Monday. Again, as we know, Monday highs and lows, they love to be ran, they love to be liquidity in the market. So if the price comes in, hits this high, and then we get a swing failure pattern set up right here, this is a great shorting opportunity in the market. Again, if you want to know what that means, if you want to know how I trade these swing failure patterns, there's a whole video about it on the tag team, right? I made a video about how to trade these swing failure patterns, how to trade failed auctions, how to find these ranges, and how to define the valid ranges on the chart as well. So if you want to, if you're interested in that, join in and learn about those. There is a clear way of trading these things, and it's for me, I look at CVD, I look at open interest, and if I see the signs of weakness and absorption I'm looking for, I short the market there as well. So 3 levels that you should have on your chart, if I had nothing else but these levels, would be these ones right here. So I would have that daily MPOC level on the chart. I would have the TPO volume node right there at 107.7, and also I would have this DN pudge level that is sitting at 104.5 on the chart as well. I'm going to get rid of the ranges here because I think you see the view right here. We have seen the price push down, manipulate lows, and then we are pushing higher on the chart as well. So these 3 levels are the most important ones on the chart right now. When the price comes in here, I will be in Discord. I will be telling my team what's happening on the chart, and I've been doing that for the last 5 months as well. When these prices come in, I don't long these levels blindly. I go on Discord and I tell my team, okay, I'm looking for these levels next. Again, well, no stopping here either. Looks like we're headed for new all-time highs. The sheer amount of unfinished candles are wild. Again, nothing here so far. I have no intention of shorting without a sign of weakness on the chart. I share my levels, but I also run people through what I am seeing as well. I don't long or short these levels blindly. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in my live analysis, join the tag team. I'm on there basically 24/7. So that is all for me on this video. I'm looking for long positions on the chart. Specifically, the best one right now we have potentially is this one right here, right? You might even have it like this, simply because you're looking for a V-shaped reversal here. If the price comes in and liquidates all of the people that are on the chart, you're not looking for this. You don't want this on the chart. What you're looking for here is for price to come in, have a big move down to the downside, and then create this reaction right here. So this is basically what you're looking for in the chart, and if it comes in, how beautiful it is. If it doesn't come in and we end up bouncing from here, that is amazing as well. We might just push and do this on the chart as well. So thank you for listening to me. If you're interested in trading these things and trading everything through stocks, crypto, Bitcoin, do it through Bybit. It's the best exchange there is, and if you're interested in a fee discount for the next 30 days and deposit bonuses, the link is in the description, also on my profile on Twitter as well. You can see here that if you join with the Bybit link that we have on the description of this video, you'll get VIP 1 fees, which are 28% fee discount, and also deposit bonuses up to $30,000 as well. Thank you so much for listening to me. This was it for me. Leave a like on the video if you like these things. I love doing them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.